Good morning, guys. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am. You're not. How you doing? I wanted to show up for you at 7 a.m. this morning to show you that I show up for you around 7 a.m. in the morning, though this probably be a little bit later than that. Guys, I wanted to say Gypsy's birthday was yesterday. There was a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to throw some video up here, and you guys can see where these channels came from because I just mixed it all together. There's something missing. There's a missing link here. I didn't see Ken. Yes, guys, I saw them dancing 2 days before the birthday, but Ken is MIA. He is not. I haven't seen him wish her a happy birthday. Did I miss it, guys? Did I miss it? I looked on his Instagram. I looked on his TikTok. Nada. Nada. Could it be? I think it's a few things, okay? He doesn't like being scolded, especially not publicly, which Gypsy said that him and her stepmonster, don't know horseshit about her life. And it's simply because he was told this story, he believed it, so he was defending his woman, only to find out that the story he told was a lie on the day he told it. The day she said it, it wasn't a lie, but the day he told it, it was a lie. You figure it out. Guys, there's people that actually bought birthday cake. I can't figure out if they're being sarcastic or what. It looks like a mom and daughter are saying that they are wishing Gypsy a happy birthday and that they got a cake with numbers on it because Gypsy never had a cake with numbers on it. In the meantime, we saw pictures of a cake with numbers on it when Gypsy was little, and Gypsy seems to remember her birthday. Again, when it's convenient. On certain days, there's lies. On certain days, there's truth. And on the day that Ken rolled the dice to tell his story to defend the woman he loved, it ended up being an untruth because it didn't work out that day. Guys, did you see these guys get tattoos? I have tattoos. I know what a good tattoo is. I know what a bad tattoo is. That's a bad tattoo. That watering can, bad tattoo. You're never going to be able to see what the words say over the course of time. Trust me, I could tell you. Tattoo artists know that. They know that. So the fact that you guys have mangled yourselves, yeah, I said it, with tattoos on a part that I think Bree says, well, it was a phase of my life. It was a chapter of my life. It was. How's history going to look back on that? I want to know when Gypsy runs you over with that famous bus that she uses to run over people with, or the propeller on the back of the boat that we'll say because she gets from her daddy. After that, are you still going to like that? You still going to like, at least you didn't tattoo her name, which is shocking that you guys didn't tattoo her name. Sheena, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. First of all, why are you using my picture again, Sheena? Sheena, look at this. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And I'm told that you only use good pictures of me. Sheena, you like me? Email me. Toddy1skip@gmail.com. Let's still go see if we could have some dinner together, huh, Sheena? Sheena, it was stupid for you to get a tattoo because you know better. One, you know better. I've already explained in a live stream why you especially shouldn't have gotten a tattoo, and your idiot friend should have known better and just, but I guess if you're going to leave this earth, you might as well leave it with a tramp stamp that has something to do with Gypsy Rose and mindless minion Brie. I don't know what to say about that. I'm just shocked. And in the meantime, I saw who else wished Gyps a happy birthday. Did Ryan? I think Gypsy's little camp is drying up because Gypsy has turned on them. Just exactly the way we said it was going to happen. There is no way that Ken could have appreciated sticking up for Gypsy only to have her backstab him. But you know about that. Come on, Ken. You know that that's her MO. She liked the back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, man. It don't look good for you. It does not look good for you guys at all. And, You cannot really start a relationship on lies and bullshit. It's just not going to end well. You should know that. You should know that. I think now what's going on behind the scenes is there's really a question of Aurora. And I don't think there's really a question of Aurora. It is clear to me that Ken seems to have a lot more interest in the baby than Gypsy, and I think if Ken has started to really notice, well, that wasn't the truth, let me look into that, because that's all it takes. Once something has a crack in it, you unfortunately start picking at it. That's what you do, unfortunately. And then you see behind the curtain, and then you're stuck in a horrible dilemma. Trust me. Trust me, I know what that feels like. Guys, sometimes it's better not to see behind the curtain. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. However, you can't call somebody who gets away with unaliving their mom and taking advantage of a challenged individual, Nick, and using him as your weapon and molding him for 2 years. You don't get to do that. You don't get to just turn your back on that. That's something that you don't want in society, so you have to speak about that. It's important to see behind that curtain because it's keeping people out of danger, right? And so when somebody puts up the billboard like, guys, look at this, I think it's AI, but I think it's something that they want to do. I'm all for this. I have no problem with this. Put it all over the country. Gypsy is already, no doubt in my mind, gone to places where people have let her be known for who she actually is. Doesn't seem to phase her because she lives in this protective bubble that's made up of God knows what. She really feels, I think, like none of this matters. It clearly doesn't matter. Otherwise, you would start making changes for the better. You would make a drastic change and show the world that they're wrong. They're wrong about me. I'm not that person. And here I'm going to prove it. That hasn't happened. All Gypsy has done is reinforce the fact that she's a shit person who unalived her mom because she just didn't want to live by certain rules and take on adult responsibilities, but yet she wanted to be an adult, and she did things behind her mom's back, which porn star adults would do, actually. She's even invented some stuff. The banana, guys, was it peeled or wasn't it peeled? The toothbrush, was it electric or wasn't it electric? Questions we want to know. Guys, thank you for joining me this morning. Don't forget, on my other channel, Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip, I'll be there with Rebecca Michelo, and we'll be talking about getting through the week with struggles and, still getting through and working hard on that. So, guys, that's at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. And this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for allowing me to be part of your day. I so appreciate you guys. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thank you, guys. And if I haven't told you, I love you. I really appreciate you. Thank you.